Hi, I'm Clive Curtis, Senior Professional Hunter at Coenraad Vermaak Safaris, and I'd like to take a minute of your time to just show you what we perceive as the right way of using shooting sticks. Preparation before your safari and practicing on shooting sticks is imperative to the success of your safari. So before coming out, I'd like to show you a few things that you can sit back with back home and practice before you get here. Typically, we like to use a tripod shooting stick. You obviously also get bipods, but we like to use the three-legged tripod, which can stand independently. You'll find that the one leg is a little bit shorter on the top here, creating a V. And then on your rifle, one of the basic concepts with a shooting stick is you never use your barrel. You rest your barrel on the shooting sticks themselves. You're going to rest the stock on the shooting sticks. What we would do in the field is we'll sneak along, we'll be stalking. We'll put up the sticks. Your professional hunter will set up the sticks in a position that he feels is necessary for taking the shot, and at a height that will suit your shooting stance. So once the sticks have been set up, what you need to do, what we recommend, is if you're right-handed like myself, obviously you would switch this around if you're left-handed. If you're right-handed, you'll take the sticks where they join with your left hand, hold on to them, and drop your rifle gently onto the sticks at the end of the stock. You can make contact with your firearm with your forefinger. I like to do that, at least you know you're just touching the gun and you're actually physically in contact with the stock. But you just need to place it lightly. What you don't need to do is push down. What this does is it kicks the legs up off the ground. Because of the angle up top here, it'll splay the legs out. So if you're holding here with your left hand and you're holding the joint, that allows you to be able to hold the sticks together and avoiding the legs kicking up, and you can make contact with the gun and you're just resting the firearm on there and making contact with your stock. Your stance, typical shooting stance, you're going to be standing with your feet shoulder width apart, possibly a little bit more weight onto your left leg, leaning into the rifle if it's a larger caliber. You don't want to sort of overbalance and fall over backwards on recoil, so you can put a little bit more pressure on your left leg. You're going to tuck it into your shoulder, you're going to lean into it, and then rest down and look. Now, what's happening here is we're creating kind of like a triangle from the sticks down to the ground, up your body and across the firearm. A big mistake that a lot of people make is they push the stock too far down the sticks. Now you've got the sticks resting in the middle of the stock here, and they grab the forestock here in the front, not making any contact with the sticks whatsoever. The problem with this is a common problem, is that it creates a pivot point on the firearm. So it kind of defeats the object of the sticks. You're not creating this furthest point contact. So that you're getting a little bit too much seesaw, if you want to call it that. Is not nearly as steady as bringing the stock back right to the end of the stock and leaning into it and fixing it off there. That is as steady as you're going to be, and you can easily make shots out to 200 and more if necessary. What we like to do here as well, between Scruff and myself, we'll often come in and support in one way or another your elbow. We call it a chicken wing. I'll personally come in and tuck your elbow into my arm and sit here right next to you so that I can be talking to you. Or Scruff will sometimes set up a shooting stick, an extra set of sticks here, a little tripod, a shorter one, that you'll be resting your elbow on. Once you've eliminated any of this movement here on your right arm, you're pretty much rock solid. That's if the situation allows. Often a quick shot doesn't allow you to get that all set up, but if you've got the time, we'll sneak in here, support this elbow. It makes a huge difference while you set off on the sticks and take aim. It's important to practice this before you come out, as 95% of your shots will most probably be taken off of the shooting sticks. It's a lot more steady than what most people think. You just need to be able to use them the right way. But we believe that over the years, this is a sort of a setup, a system that, if used correctly, will improve your accuracy tenfold and build up your confidence with shooting off shooting sticks. I hope this helps.